Good morning and welcome to the vlog. So we are still in the midst of moving craziness here. It's getting better day by day. A little bit more gets put away, a little bit more gets unpacked. So we are definitely getting there. We have a couple huge milestones coming up. The big thing we're going to be working on this weekend is getting the house prepped for painting, because painting is supposed to happen in the whole house next week. The painters are going to be here and almost every single room is getting repainted. We're just taking it to a lighter shade basically. So that should brighten up the house tremendously, because it's a very, very dark greige right now. And so it just makes it very dark in here. So we're excited about that, but we have a lot of prep work we have to do, because we had to pull everything out from the walls. Luckily we don't have any pictures or anything up on the walls anyways, but we had to pull everything out from the walls and have almost the whole house needs to be, you know, nothing in front of the walls so the painters can get to them. Anyhow, so there's some prep work to be done. I feel like every single vlog I started by saying it's a process, but it really is. You know, but I want to show more of like the before with this house, because I can really see the huge impact that certain things are going to do to make like a tremendous after. So I'm really excited about that. So the painting is one thing. I also snapped about Tuesday this week. There's a couple wonky things with the closets here. Let me show you. So this is our cute little mud room, and it's got really interesting doors because they go the whole height. And I can't remember if I've really showed this particular aspect of it in a vlog. This is the pantry, which is okay functional. But in our mud room closet, where you can open the door and get to the light switch, when you open up the closet, it goes like this, and then immediately would hit any sort of hanger that is hanging in that area. I do not know who designed these closets. I feel like I maybe vlogged about this, but I don't know. Anyhow, this is a really great closet, like as far as just having extra space. We have an entire another coat closet, but this one goes all the way up, right? So there's a lot of vertical space here that's just completely not being used very well at all, with this tiny little thing, and then the door makes like everything back here unusable. Long Walk Tuesday, I was trying to work on this closet, and our closet upstairs has the same problem, our primary closet, where the door opens and immediately would be obstructed by hangers. That drives me nuts. So I knew we had to get a solution, and quick, so I basically drove to the Container Store and ordered 2 new closets, which will be here in 2 weeks. I feel so much better. So we're gonna start with those 2. We may do some more closets in the house. Dan's pretty excited about it as well. Right now he just has all of his motorcycle jackets right here, but in the winter these will go to storage, and this will be our like most used winter coats, because this is right by the garage, and this like needs, we're gonna have, I'm so excited. I would have vlogged at the Container Store, but honestly it was me standing there for an hour going, what about this, what about that? Working with a designer, it was really, really awesome. If we do more closets, I'll try to share that process. But I literally just drove down there, no appointment, stopped in, and bought 2 closets worth of stuff. That was the point that I hit. So that's what I meant by I snapped, because I was like, I'm not waiting for an appointment. I'm just gonna drive down there and see if I can get it. So luckily that all worked out. But I was like, I'm just gonna go over there and we're gonna see if we can get this sorted today. But anyhow, I'm very excited about this, because the type of closet that we got to put in here, closet storage system, is going to use a lot more of this vertical space all the way up. We're going to have 2 double hanging areas. It's going to be great. So I'm really excited about that. That gets here in 2 weeks. Then in the primary closet, as you can see, this is getting a little bit better. I still have not put anything in the buffet, so this is still fairly empty. I need to get basically all of this stuff, all the Linux stuff, all of my placemats and stuff for holidays, all goes in the buffet, and then that will be out of here. I have some boxes that are going to go to donation. I've cleared out some trash, different things. One closet that I did get set already, and we don't have this one currently on the list to get the Container Store closets, but if we decide that we really, really love the Alpha, then we may get it in other closets, like I said. But right now this one's looking pretty good. I worked on this one yesterday. So this is like the main bulk of our coat storage. I got a couple coats in here that I ordered from Lands' End. Before we actually moved here, then some older coats that we had down in Alabama. Probably not going to be heavy enough here. Some of my husband's coats and things like that. We got dog storage stuff in here. We've got scarves. Everyone has their different bins that are labeled with their names. We've had those at a number of houses. My husband's bin is somewhere. I can't remember. I've seen it somewhere, but I got to get it down here. Anyhow, this is taking shape. This is getting there. So this is like our functional coat closet. The other one definitely needed some help. So this is why I don't mind sharing the befores, because I think the afters are going to be spectacular. Same thing with this thing. And obviously like painting, you can see there's a whole bunch of patch things at this house. Painting's going to take care of all that. Dan started putting up lights last night. We have a whole bunch of new light fixtures because I think light fixtures make a huge impact. We're going to change out all of these kind of builder grade light fixtures for light fixtures that fit our style. Those bulbs are going to change to more like the candelabra style. It's just what we had last night. But I love just the iron on this. This is kind of the look that I'm going for in here. I'm going with the oil rubbed bronze throughout this whole section down here. I got a quatrefoil light for the dining room. That's gonna be over the table here. Super excited about that. And then the two pendant lights that I got, they look very similar to this light. So it kind of ties it all together, I think, hopefully. So I'm very excited about this. It's progress, it's getting started. And you know, it just takes a couple months, but I want to be realistic about that, because when you move into a house, unless you're moving in like new construction and have no projects, like it takes a few months to get everything done and settled. And look at all those patch jobs on the wall. Look at that. Every single room has that. What the painters told us is that's from the paint that was put on these walls originally was probably, it was Sherwin-Williams paint, and like they tried to go to like Lowe's or Home Depot and try to match it, but apparently you can never match a Sherwin-Williams paints exactly anywhere else but Sherwin-Williams. So then you end up with all these like patchy spots that the camera actually picks them up really well. But you can see that that's pretty much on every single wall. Here in the primary, and I wanted to show this because it's another great example of a before and after, like literally side by side. And I think you can kind of see which one's going to be the after because it's got all the wrinkles in it. I'm going to steam those out with the air steamer, but anyhow, I thought this was a really great example of before and after, and everyone's got different taste. So absolutely not knocking, picking darker colors or anything like that. Just for our own taste, we really like a lighter, brighter, airier room. And you can see there's kind of a dark gray on the walls. And then there was darker curtains up here. So I still got the blackout curtains, but they're more of like a linen color. And I think that this is going to brighten up the room tremendously. And then over here, you can kind of see the paint sample. We're going to go a little bit lighter greige, and I think that's going to just kind of lighten, brighten the room tremendously. But I wanted to show that side by side because I thought that was a really great example. Nowhere to put the shoes and all of that until the Alpha gets here, but I feel pretty hopeful about it. And then over here is the other closet where we're getting the container store stuff put in. It is going to make such a huge difference. I cannot wait to show you the after in this closet. Who designed this closet? Who designed this closet? Look at this. I mean, you literally lose like inches of space here because someone didn't take that into account. But we are fixing that. So there's going to be closet stuff all the way up to the top of the ceiling, so we use all the vertical space. Back in the back is going to be a double hanger with shelves on the top to use all that vertical space. There's going to be a couple double hangers right here. There's going to be a dress section with some slide out shoe things down there. And right here is going to be a ton of shelves going down, so it's all usable. Boot space at the bottom, and little hanger things right here so we can hang like scarves or swimsuits or belts on that. Very excited. So it's a process. I'd say take a shot every time I say it's a process, but don't do that. You'll be very sick. So I'm gonna finish up putting up these curtains and doing a couple things with boxes in here. Then I'm gonna change gears because Penguin has a vet appointment here shortly. He is super allergic to basically life. He already takes allergy medicine and he's taken that for years since we've been down in Alabama. Penguin is allergic to grass, but he loves laying in the grass and rolling around in the grass. So we've known that this is a problem for a really long time. And we were hoping that the change in grass, because there's a different grass, there's a couple different types of grass down south that don't grow up here, and then vice versa. There's some types of grass up here that's predominant that don't grow down there. We were hoping the change in grass, maybe he would not be allergic to it or be less allergic to it. Unfortunately, it seems like it's the other direction because he's developed new allergy symptoms, not less. So I'm taking him to the vet to get established and then also to have them evaluate, you know, his whole like allergy regimen that he's on and all of his medicines and all that to make sure that they're going to work for him here. And just, you know, that's pet ownership. This is part of the fun. But yeah, he should be fine, but he's allergic to literally everything, and grass is a really big one. We got him on a special diet too, and that seemed to really help with some of his allergies, but he definitely still has environmental allergies that we can't seem to kick that part for some reason. So I'm gonna put up the other curtain real quick, hopefully finish getting one box gone through, and then head out to take him to the vet. What a huge difference that makes, in my opinion. Of course, I have to get the wrinkles out of everything, so that's still to do today. But I think just even the contrast really, really looks nice. So I really love these curtains. I got it from Amazon. I'll try to remember to link them down below. I guess I should also mention, it is like a dark pink color in here, but it's a little bit darker than normal because one of the lights just blew out this morning. So this room is dark, but it's a little bit darker than usual. But anyhow, I really love that. I like the direction that it's going. I've got to try to get to Lazy Boy to hopefully order the bedroom furniture that I've settled on. And it's going to be a lighter tone as well. So I think that's going to kind of tie everything together, which is great. So I really like that Sherwin-Williams has like these peel and stick samples. I ordered a number online and you're also able to get them in the store. And they can just get peeled and stuck a little bit of everywhere off the house. Like if you don't like where you put it, I've had these upstairs, downstairs. This is the color, Balanced Beige 7037. Dan is not a fan of gray paint. So that was his only request, was don't pick a gray. Don't pick like a, you know, like super gray. But I like this because it's balanced beige, but it's a little bit greasy, just a little bit. But it's a very warm tone. So let's back up and see what this looks like. I mean, the lighting's kind of horrible in here because that light went out. And the fan doesn't have a light on. I'm thinking about changing that. But anyhow, the lighting is kind of horrible. But hopefully you can kind of see where I'm going and definitely how much lighter it is than the dark gray that's up there. Oh, and there, if you get the white ceiling in there, you can really see the contrast. Kind of switching gears here and gonna take this guy for a car ride, and we're gonna go get his allergies checked out. He loves car rides, so he's super excited. Even though he doesn't look like it right now, he was excited when he came out to the car. Now he's just ready to go. You sit? Yes, you good boy. Yes, you good boy. You shake? No, you're not gonna shake? Can you shake? Yes, good boy. So Penguin did good at his vet appointment and got him all checked out, did some blood work, everything was normal. He is good to go, and we got him established at a vet now, so we've got all of his stuff sorted out. Now he's have to find dentists and doctors and all of that for everyone else. Anyhow, I'm gonna switch gears here. I'm gonna go run to Lazy Boy to order the furniture for our bedroom. So I started out, I was gonna order it from Lazy Boy, but then I found it at a couple other places for a lower price. So then I was gonna order at one of those online stores, but when I went to try to order, they did not have the white glove delivery, which is where they, you know, bring it in the house and all of that. This stuff has to be delivered to the room of choice because it's like 200 pounds. It's really super heavy, like dresser and all that kind of stuff. So then I had to kind of go back to the drawing board when I found out that these online places did not offer the delivery, like in-room delivery in our area here in Minnesota. Like they don't do it in Minnesota at all. So I'm gonna have to backtrack. So now I'm going to go back to Lazy Boy and just order it from there. Some of the pieces, ironically, even though Lazy Boy is they make this brand of furniture, or they own it or whatever, some of the pieces I could get quicker from this other place if I just want it dropped at the door, but I would rather have it delivered to the room. So I'm going to go back to Lazy Boy, and I don't know, I hope at least part of it can get delivered here soon, but some of the stuff may not be delivered until November or December, which is not ideal. But that is the way of the world right now. Stuff is just like really hard to get shipped sometimes. So we'll see. I'm gonna go see what's in stock. I like going to this little shopping area. It has a nice assortment of different types of shops, and also one of my favorite places to eat, Cafe Zupas over here. So this is where the Lazy Boy is located as well. So I'm gonna pop in here real quick and see if I can get the stuff ordered finally. So here's the Lazy Boy. There is a whole bunch of different hotels and everything right over here. And then on the other side, there is a Freddy's, which I haven't been there in a while. But I've already eaten, so I don't need to go over there. And then behind those trees, you can't really see. Minnesotans love their foliage, which is nice. Good for pollinators. There is a Home Goods and Marshalls right over there. So this is all very handy. Furniture is ordered, and it should hopefully be at our house sometime in September. So we're just gonna make it work until then. Because this is our dresser, headboard, frame, nightstands, everything in our main bedroom. So anyhow, good times with shipping delays. Actually, it was available about as soon as I thought it was gonna be. So anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks, they said. So we'll see, sometime in September. Hopefully more towards the beginning. Could be more towards the end, so we'll see. But I'm gonna run over to Home Goods real quick. I'm doing really good on time right now because that did not take too long, and see if I can find some baskets for the linen closet in the bottom to create some extra sheet storage space, and then it'll be about time to go get the girls. So this is convenient with the Marshalls and Home Goods right next to each other. I'm gonna run into Home Goods. So I picked up the girls from school. We ran to Target real quick. I had to get some black trash bags for trash day tomorrow, and some dog stuff, and get some treats and some food. And I'm getting ready to make dinner now. We had to do a couple homework assignments and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have one of these Joyba bubble teas while I'm making dinner. And this is a new flavor I haven't tried yet. It's a strawberry lemonade green tea. You can ignore the salt and pepper shakers behind. I have not put them away yet, but I have my Halloween salt and pepper shakers. I have my little Christmas tree salt and pepper shakers over here. But this is the bubble tea. It actually comes with a straw that is attached, and there's like a little pull tab here that we can open it up. Right, got my straw in there. I'm gonna give this a try. And this one is strawberry lemonade with green tea. It's really good. I really like this one. Tastes very lemonade-y with just a hint of tea. This one's good. I love these things. They're so fun. Also, I'm not going to use this for dinner tonight because these need to get washed still. So I got a slider meal from Target, just from their ready-made meal section, which I love. They have really nice ones here. A good selection. Anyhow, I think I'm going to make one of those tonight since I still need to wash all of this. But I got this off of Amazon. It's a 10-piece cookware set by Calphalon. I tried to research the brands as much as possible. I will let you know what I think about this. We needed new cookware, so I actually threw away most of our cookware before we left the last house or donated it. And so this is a replacement for most of our cookware in our kitchen. You guys know that I'm not like a dutiful cook. I don't know what the word is. It's not like my favorite hobby that I do. I'm like always in the kitchen, but we do make things at home quite a bit. We do eat at home quite a bit, so we wanted a nice cookware set that would last. So hopefully this will be it. It is a quick heating stainless set, and the handles are supposed to stay cool, so we'll see how it works out. But I'm going to start opening this up so it can get washed, so we can start using it. They're pretty serious about their packaging. It says before first use, hand wash cookware with Barkeeper's Friend. I have that. And warm sudsy water, then rinse and dry thoroughly. Perfect. After that, it is dishwasher safe. So, we're gonna get all of this over there by the sink. And I already got under cabinet organizers as well. I may have to get a couple more once I see like all the exact sizes. But I try to get some organizers ahead of time too. So there's like little pots, bigger pots. We will get these all out. There's a top. Here is a bigger one, and then there's some skillets and stuff down in there. So this is what's for dinner: barbecue pork sliders with mac and cheese. We've had this in Alabama before, and it's pretty good. This is a quick heat up meal. It takes 10 minutes, like it said on the bag, and I love these because it has everything that you need down inside. And our Target here has a lot of selections of these, but this one was available in Alabama as well. Comes with everything you need: the mac and cheese, the buns, and the pork. Just gonna get this. It is pouring outside. It is a bit ominous out there. Penguin is like, no thank you. Oh, that's dinner's done. So this is what these look like with the mac and cheese and just on the slider buns.
I did all this.
She did do this. She unpacked all the books.
Girl did all of this.
Yes.
For most of the decorations.
Yeah, the stuff at the top. This is not really how it's gonna stay decoration wise, but all the books like that are their height, we'll leave those there so they can come get those down. So that worked well, and she unpacked all of those and put all of those away. What's that?
We got a new book.
Yep, that's the new one we got today.
Yeah.
I have a camera prop here. So that is it for our day today. Hopefully you enjoyed following along. We're getting settled in here slowly but surely, but there's some big changes ahead still. We're going to be working on switching out light fixtures this weekend and then painting next week. So after the end of next week, it should start looking a lot different, which is exciting. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.